Alright guys, tonight we are gonna play some Frostpunk. Just need to get it added here because I forgot to do that prior to the game. Got some new stuff here. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we'll try the main story. Alrighty here. Just waiting for it to load.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow, and with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
We fled from London and crossed the sea to reach the frozen north. On our way, our convoy was hit by a blizzard and scattered. A handful of us managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did any of our people survive the blizzard? Are there any others out there? Whatever we do, we should expect the worst now that the world we know has crumbled. Alright. Might take me a second to get controls again. But so, fight the cold. So first we're going to pause for a second. So we can see 80 people are homeless right now, so we need to build some houses. So we'll start out with some tents. Not super insulated yet. We don't have any stuff that's really insulated, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I can only build 3, which is only going to give 30 people houses. So 50 people are going to still be out of houses. So down here we've got some supplies, we've got some wood crates, we've got some steel wreckage, we've got some more wood crates, some coal pile. So coal is used to keep the generator running. So we're going to get as many people as we can on that, which is 15. Get some people on wood. Get some people on steel. So that leaves 20 people available between engineers and workers. Once we get a little bit later, there'll be differences. as far as kind of what they can do. But right now, for picking stuff up in piles, anyone can do that. So let's go, because you can see there's some further stuff out here, and it gets colder. It's already negative 20 Celsius. So we'll just get the last 5 guys getting coal. We'll go ahead and start. So people have jobs. They work throughout the day, the work hours. You can also see any temperature drops up here in the HUD. So they'll work on, if anybody doesn't have a job, they'll kind of work on this, or if it's not work hours, they'll do so. You can see our coal up here, our wood, our steel, our steam cores, which are used for kind of future tech, which is used for stuff like automatons. Alright, there's much to do and not enough hands. A quick way of addressing the problem is put our children at work. So this is the Book of Laws. So as I'm not going to sign that, but I can show you guys here real quick. So there's kind of, you start out with adaptation, which is like a section of the Book of Laws. So there's things like you can make a fighting arena, which gives everybody discontent, goes down a little bit because they have a chance to kind of blow off their steam. But people could get hurt. There's emergency shifts, which means you can force someone to work for 24 hours instead of 12. People obviously do not like that. You can make child labor, safe jobs, or you can make child shelters. So safe jobs means that they can work, but obviously people aren't thrilled that kids are working, so hope falls and children could be hurt in accidents. Or you can go the other way and go children's shelter, which means they stay safe in the indoors and everything like that. They don't cause any problems. However, then you have to build one, and then that takes up energy, space, etc., etc. You can also make a cemetery for your dead. You want to do one of these two because you can get diseases if people start dying and there's not one of these things made. So you can either do a cemetery, which people like, but each burial makes it so kind of when people are putting people to rest, they take time out of their workday. And then corpse disposal, you literally just like toss them in a snow pit, which again helps you from the disease. But people obviously aren't thrilled that their bodies are just being tossed in ice. Then there's radical treatments. So you can do radical treatments, which is basically, even if it means amputation or anything like that, will cure people kind of at any cost. So 30% of your people will be left as amputees, which means they can't go back to work, at least as of right now. Or you can do sustained life, which means those that are gravely ill will be kept alive but untreated at these medical posts. People like that, but at the same time, they don't like how they clog up the spaces in medical posts, and they take up slots so other people can't get medical care, so you have to build more. And then there's soup and food additives. So if you do soup instead of full meals, you can use the same amount of food, but it kind of dilutes it a little bit, so people aren't super stoked about that. Or there's stuff about you can literally add sawdust to meals, which again, people still aren't thrilled about that either way, but it makes your food go longer. So we will go on here for a little bit. Alright, speed it up. Okay, so 3 houses are built. We're down to 50 people that are homeless. We really need to get some wood, which we're getting. I think it's 10 wood per. Yep. So we need 50, what is that? 10 wood per, I need 5 houses, so yeah, 50 wood. So the day's almost done, it ends at 1800. Hit the 50. I'm 5 short. Oh, 5 people are sleeping on this now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now these guys will go ahead and build these houses. Provide shelter for everyone. So these are promises, so people ask you for requests. In this case, they want houses. So you can either do, I'll provide some shelter, so you kind of meet them in the middle ground here, which in this case would be, you have 2 days to provide shelter for 25 people. You have, I'll provide shelter for everyone, which gives everyone housing, and you have 2 days to do that. Or I won't address this now, in which case discontent will raise a little bit, and I'll go over those bars in just a second here. For me, since I'm building houses now anyways, I'm just saying I'll provide shelter for everybody. So there's discontent. Obviously some people don't have houses right now, so that can go up and hope can go down. If you have too big of a loss of hope or too big of discontent, people will go ahead and start causing issues, whether that be to try to kick you out, This is just telling you don't have to do what people suggest. And sometimes it's true, promises can get you in trouble. Oh, the heating's off. So I definitely forgot to turn that on. So generator here, we will turn on level 1. So it's got multiple levels, but you have to research them. And that changes how much heat is here. Alright. Yep, so hope went up a little bit because we fulfilled the objective. We need to get shelter for everyone in 2 days, and our next main quest is getting food. So we need to build a hunter's hut or a hothouse, and build a cookhouse to start I can't talk. Start making meals. So tomorrow, because I don't have enough right now, we'll need to make a hunter's hut, which is how they get outside to go cook. They basically go hunt during the night. And then cooking houses turn raw food into rations. They can eat raw food if needed, but they're not normally super stoked about it. So we'll let everyone go to their tents except for those 5 people who are just chilling next to the generator. My bad. Right now. Oh, there we go. Alright, 3 people are sick now, probably because they've been outside. They're not gravely sick though, so if we make a medical post, we can get them. Let's see, critical shortage, medical post. Basically saying to work overnight. I'm not going to deal with that right now because, you know, I'm not about that. At least not yet. Okay, it's morning time. We're getting to work, which means we're getting some supplies. Let's see. Hunter's hut is 20, so I need 40. Plus I need a hospital, so 65. Plus I need 2 more of these guys, so I need 85 wood. So right now, let's go ahead and start with the cookhouse because we already have some raw food. So they have to be touching roads, which you can see there's a road kind of built here, this green line. Also, the closer you are, you can see in the kind of slashing lines there. The closer you are to the center of the generator, the warmer you are. So the further you get away, the harder it is to warm. So we're going to go ahead and build this. And we're going to hire some people to start making some food. Once it's completed. Steel wreckage is completed. Perfect. Alright, so let's get... We'll make... Nope. Get 5 going here, and I believe they can hold 10 here. Or maybe it's just 5. Let's see. It's just 5. Okay. So now we got 5 people working there. So they'll start making food. So we'll go ahead and continue on. We've got some more wood. Make it a hunter's hut. So we're going to go make a hunter's hut. And now we can make 2 tents. 1, 2. All that's left is to make our medical post, which takes 25. Which we'll have to wait till tomorrow for. But at least everyone will have housing.
Finish your labors, people.
Okay, so you can have up to 15 people. People from our convoy. So now we can build a beacon, which allows us to actually go outside and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and take these 10 and these 5. Actually, let's see. We're going to put those, since engineers can't do this work. Alright, so now they're going to be generating 15 food a day. So they're going to go ahead and do that. Once the housing stuff is built, we'll complete this quest. See, now we completed that, so our promise was fulfilled. So our hope rises. Alright. So we're going to go ahead. This is almost done. So once it is, they'll go out, they're hunting and stuff. You can see them going out now. They're going to hunt for some food. Tomorrow, now there's 4 people sick. Hopefully less people will get sick because everyone's got housing now. So next we need to build a workshop, etc., etc. Another day, another shift. Well, that's life. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. So they're getting to work. We need to get to 25 wood so we can build that hospital for these sick guys. Oh, wood crates depleted. We'll send them to these other wood crates. We need to make sure we leave enough room for the... because eventually we're going to need to build stuff to actually get this wood. So... Yep. So they can't work right now because there's no raw food. we've got enough now to make our medical post, which fits perfectly in this little slot. Hey! Dalish Elf, what's going on? We are putting some people to work. Alright, so these guys are going to go ahead and build this raid. Hey, Fleckles. What's going on? Oh, coal pile depleted. Alright, so we want to make sure we keep another chaos raid. Alright, what's going on, guys? We are putting these people to work.
The shift is ending.
We got some engineers here available. We'll put the engineers to work as well. Alright, so we got these guys working here. Almost got this hospital built. Oh, you know what? I need some engineers to do the hospital. So we're going to go ahead and take the engineers up here. Alright, go ahead and put the engineers to work. Hey, 1-2 King. How you doing today? How's everybody's night going? Or day? Wherever you are. Got 4 people who are hungry, even though we've got 133 rations, because sometimes people in this game just decide not to go and eat, which is always super cool. There we go. It's cool. So our hope is doing well. We've got no discontent. Our hunter guys are going to go out in the night and hunt some food. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We are working on our last city in the world here, because, you know, it is what it is. Global apocalypse, everything froze. So now we're trying to survive with this last city here. Alright, so we can see next we need to build a workshop, which we actually have enough to right now. So we'll go ahead and build that so we're ready for the next day. We'll go ahead and make this child shelter law because you can, like I talked about earlier, you can put children to work under the child labor laws, but I'm not about that. We'll keep the kids safe. So we'll sign this law.
Listen,
there's an amount of time
new law is
between,
signed.
so I've got 18 hours before I can sign another law. See, some people are like, it's better to keep children out of the way. And then other people are like, they should do something useful. I think it's kind of mean, but you know, whatever. So so we got to build a road to it. So we'll just go ahead. Nope, I don't have any wood. We will do that in the morning as soon as we get some more wood. Alright, so now we need more engineers. So we'll go ahead. Not yet, I don't have any engineers. Alright, so we get some engineers, we put them in here. Now we can choose what to research. So we can go after heaters, we can go after some steam hubs, get a beacon, which is what allows us to explore. So we need 10 wood, but that's what we're going to go for as soon as we get it. So as soon as it's morning, they'll get to work. If you guys haven't played this game, I recommend it. What are you upset about? It's cold. Oh, yep, see, so it dropped 20 degrees. So it went from -20 to -40. So even with my generator on, you can see they're still all chilly. Some people aren't super stoked about that. Once we get some work, now it's work time. We got some wood. We can make some. We can make a road. So they'll go ahead and build that road, which will allow the kids, to get to that shelter. Yeah, that is funny. I don't know why. I just was looking for something to play on my game on Friday. Children cared for. Hope rises. Alright, we got that hope up high. Alright, we got enough now to have them start looking at the beacon. So let's start researching that beacon. Oh. Hey, thanks for the bits. For the children. Note of thanks. Back in New London, it was only the wealthy that didn't have to send their kids to work. In this new world you're creating, we can see things will be different. It was the right thing to do. Sir, a woman came forward after we built the workshop. She said that her husband and daughter didn't reach the city with the main group. She's sure they're still out there. She wants to join the first scout team we'll send. She urges you to hurry. Alright, it's true. All about those helping the children. So right now, this building is too cold to work, so we're not making any food. We can see in 2 days the temperature is going to go up, but still that's not ideal. So once the beacon is discovered, we'll probably work on creating some steam hubs, which are basically like little mini steam vents you can place forever, and they give out heat. It's not as strong as the main one, but it works. You can also go into overdrive, which basically raises everything by 1 level, but you also get your stress up, which if it goes all the way to the top, it'll blow up, which obviously is not ideal. Oh, someone got gravely injured because they got frostbite. Alright, so I could sign a law, but I actually can't even if I wanted to right now because I still have 5 hours until I can sign another one. So let's go ahead and keep working. So you can see it's very cold out here. They're not stoked. They're probably getting sick. So 9 sick, 9 are gravely sick. Alright.
Finish your labors, people.
You can introduce a
The
new
workday is
law.
up.
Alright, so they're gonna go home. They'll get warm and toasty inside their houses. And here. Yeah, so again, they want me to do the gravely ill one. So again, that either means I can do sustain life, or basically we take care of you guys no matter what. We won't amputate or anything like that. But the problem is that, am I going the automaton route again? Yeah, I probably will when I get to that point. There's not as many automatons in this particular, because this is like the campaign mode. This is rather than like the endless mode. But I'll use automatons as much as I can. So this will keep them alive no matter what, but they take up spots in the bed. Radical treatment means we'll do amputations, but that means the amputees can't do any work until later on when I get prosthetics. They're also not super stoked about that. I tend to do the amputations because I can get prosthetics for them later on, and that way they can do something later on. Cool. But that way they're not taking up spots, because otherwise I would just never have room in my medical posts. I mean, eventually you can get a care home, but still. So I'm just going to go ahead and sign the radical treatment, so people can be lived as amputees.
New law in the city.
I just hope they won't cut my leg off if I fall ill. Alright, so continue on. We've got 1 more day until the temperature rises. Coal is almost at max, so I'm not too worried about getting our coal there. Yeah, I already texted her. Alright, it's also 88% for the beacon. Alright, come the morning. So right now we've got 12 sick, 4 gravely injured. They're getting back to work. Come on, guys, just make it 1 more day and the temperature will go up a little bit. Okay, so the beacon is researched. So now we're going to go ahead and build the beacon. I normally build it kind of a ways out because the people who use it don't stay there, so it's not going to like affect anything if it's way out there. The only thing is you have to build a road. That's okay. Just goes great. And let's go this way. There we go. So they'll build the road. Meanwhile, for the technology tree, so we can get a coal thumper, sawmill to get some more wood. Eventually we'll get the wall drill, but we're not quite ready for that yet. But let's go ahead and get the steam hubs. Heaters are good, but they only work in certain houses, whereas steam hubs can get anything. Oh, I need 10 wood. I am too short. Alright, now I'm good. Steam hub. Okay, so they're going to go ahead and build this road as they have time, and build this beacon, which that guy wanted to be part of it. How do you get resources? So initially, there's kind of these piles on the ground, so wood crates, steel wreckages, coal piles. So they'll kind of start out there, and then later on, as you kind of start running out of those, you have to work on getting like stuff to either pick up the trees that are on the ground, or like this is a coal deposit, you can build something to get coal out of the ground on. Same thing with steel, you get it from inside there. But you have to research those, so that takes a little time. Oh, somebody died. Alright. So now, as I said earlier, there's either corpse disposal, which just chucks their bodies all up in a kind of an ice pile, basically. Prevents disease, but people are obviously not super stoked. As it says, bodies are preserved for future use. That just is the next tier is organ transplants. You can actually use them to heal some of your people, or you can go the funeral route. I kind of go back and forth on this one. I've done cemetery and I've done corpse disposal. Corpse disposal is not great, obviously, but organ transplants does help. But obviously no one wants their body just chucked out in an ice pile. But at the same time, you can do a cemetery, but then you don't get that same kind of healing you get by having those organs. This time, I don't know. What does the group think I should do this time? What the bleep blop is this? This is called Frostpunk. It's a game about the end of the world. Kind of another ice age happens. So you're the last city, you're building kind of the last city in the world, based around this generator to keep heat. Oh, Hedda. I thought you were saying heads, and I was like, I don't remember asking you heads or tails, but so the current question is, I can either build cemeteries. You've seen this? Yeah, it's a cool game. It's a lot of fun. I've beaten all of the modes except for one, which is a weird mode they added after the game, where it's like the opposite of this, where you're trying to build all of this stuff, but it's like it's before it gets all cold and everything like that. It's very interesting. But yeah, so right now I need to either build cemeteries, which will make people happy, but then I have to build it. Oh, burn. Or I build corpse disposal and just chalk their bodies into ice, saving them for the future when I get organ transplants. But obviously they're not super stoked about having their bodies tossed in an ice pile. So what do you guys think? Cemetery or corpse disposal for organ transplants later? Kind of leaning towards corpse disposal for the future with the organ transplants. Cemetery? You think cemetery? Oh, see, Badass Lady Gamer and Dalish. No way. Need the organs later. Let's ask Alexa. If Alexa gives you an answer on this, that'd be kind of concerning. Alright. Should you also ask your Alexa? I mean, you guys can ask Alexa if you want. Or any heads or tails. I mean, I guess cemetery heads, corpse tails, left, right. Alexa says heads, so cemetery. Chili! Oh, here we go. Instead of having Alexa be the tiebreaker, your Alexa says tails. You fucking people. Alright, we're gonna have Chili. We're gonna have Chili be the tiebreaker. So Chili, right now I just had my first person die in this game, which is like after the end of the world, ice age. I'm building the last city. So I need to either build a cemetery, which will allow no disease or anything, obviously. Oh, you love this game. Alright, so you probably know what this game is. So we're tied between, should I build a cemetery or should I build corpse disposal to do organ transplants later? We have one vote for each. What's Chili gonna pick? Cemetery or corpse disposal for organ transplants? No pressure, Chili. Alright, corpse disposal it is. So, now I just need to build a snow pit.
Law has passed.
So we're just going to toss the snow pit back here. Because we don't want to get the snow pile to get warm. Because it'll overheat and the bodies can get all gross and give you diseases and stuff. Alright. I knew Taylor was hungry. Alright, trying to get the monster to bed. Should be back. Alright. I hope he sleeps well. Alright. Alright, so let's go with... How much... So I need 50 wood to get here. Let's focus on that, because I want to get the coal mining and the wall drill for that stuff, because I could do sawmill and stuff, but they're just not as effective. People don't be happy now, but they'll be happy with me needing to deliver. Yeah, no shit. I can give them booze to, why aren't you building? I hate when they just, like, don't build part of the road. One of our people died. Well, then build the road, damn it. More sick beds needed. I'll open a new medical post. You always give them booze. I gave them booze, and sometimes I'll give them prostitutes, and then they get all mad, like, oh, prostitute's bad. And you guys are using them, so clearly they're not that bad. Alright, let's build a road. Alright. We have to go back here eventually anyways. And then we'll go ahead and put a steam hub right here. Alright, give it everything to them. Stop shaming sex workers. That's right. You don't know them. They're just trying to do their job. Alright, so now we built the beacon, so we can go explore. Alright, so we can go ahead and there's the Lost Exploration, so we need a scout team, which we need 40 wood and 5 people, which we don't have the wood. The first amputation, so I can't build, I've got another 11 hours before I can sign it, but eventually we can get to the prosthetics. So we need some wood. Somebody get wood crates. Where are people working? Are they all in coal? Alright, that would be why I'm out of wood. Okay. So wood crates. Oh, boo-hoo. What do you want now? Cut off his leg, leave him as an amputee. Alright, so I need to build a new medical post, but I have no wood again, so we're going to go ahead and forward through the night. Now this is up, so we can actually make some food, which is good. Alright, people are happier because they, now that we can get people out there. I need to get 40 wood for that, though. Alright, let me get wood. Okay, the heat's finally going up. So it's up to 30 degrees now. So I'm going to turn off this vent, because it'll still be warm enough for them to work. Oh, it's the law. Alright, so we can pass the care house. So the gravely ill are there. So we can go ahead and build that. I don't have time for it quite yet. Or I don't have wood for it yet, but we'll get there. Alright, as soon as we get to 40 wood, we need to hurry up though, because there's that guy that was looking for his daughter. And if we don't help him soon... Okay, so let's go ahead and make... If we don't help him in time, he just tries to leave on his own and he dies. So... So we're gonna go ahead and make a team of scouts, go out to that lost expedition. So they're gonna head out. So we can see shy of 11 hours. Alright, back home time. We've got a couple days until the temperature goes down. They're gonna go get some more food, which we can cook up. We've got some rations right now. I need to hurry up and build a care house and a new medical post, but I don't have the wood for it. We've got plenty of coal, so I'm going to go ahead and take these guys away from coal and put them on wood duty. And I didn't want to build a sawmill, but I think I'm going to have to build a sawmill because I don't know that I'm going to have enough wood to get me all the way to next time to get this wall drill. So we'll just have to deal with it. It's not ideal, but we'll make it work. Alright. Scouts reach the expedition. We enter the camp, appearing out of the driving snow. A choir of excited voices welcome us. Thank God you found us. We've been wandering for days until we couldn't go any longer. Soon we'll begin to starve. Children and adults surround us, packing and ready to go. So we can either escort them to safety, so they get back faster and safer, or we can just point them to the city, and there's a chance some of them might die, and they take longer. I'm just going to escort them back, because we could use the extra bodies. Alright. That unfortunately also means we're going to have to build more housing, but we'll make it work. Okay, so they're going to get more wood. We're going to go ahead and build a sawmill. We need to build another post. Okay, so now we got a bunch of bodies. So they all coming back into our house. It's heartwarming to see families reunite after so many friendships, but should there be other settlements nearby? The first expeditions left London long ago. They ought to be well established by now. Alright, we're going to continue looking for others. So this guy's waiting. We can either go Observatory, Gloomy Cave, or Sturdy Shelter. Let's go Sturdy Shelter. It seems like the most out of those three that would probably have some people there. Woman in despair, sitting in the snow, holding her dead husband's hand, crying her heart out. Perhaps you should have agreed to proper burials after all. Make an exception and bury him. I did what I have to do. So if I make an exception for him, discontent rises because other people are like, what the hell? But otherwise, hope falls because I'm like, too bad. I'm just going to say too bad. I'm not making an exception, and it would be kind of unfair to everybody else if I was just like, no, you get to be buried. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, we must fold. Alright, so we found some other stuff. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of put people to work here. So that way they go. As we get more wood here. So we need... how much time do I have? We've got 1 day and 6 hours, so let's hope. Okay, let's build the medical post first. And we'll build it right here. Here because of the heating. I'll go here for now. Okay, we're going to connect this road. Okay. A note was left of the doctor who performed the amputation on the frightened patient. It reads, "Thank you. I was in terrible pain and blinded by my fear. My choice would have doomed me. I may be without a limb now, but I'll live." Alright. I'm glad he's happy. We need to build some more houses, though I probably should wait. I need to build that care house also, which is 25 wood. Almost there. Alright, 25 wood. Okay, so now we know. Get these engineers, put them to work. Promise fulfilled, hope goes up. Okay, so now we can actually build a sawmill, which will get anything that's basically highlighted. So, let's see here. Probably go... Probably just go in the middle here. But we'll go... Okay, now we'll just build a road over. Except I don't have enough. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now we've got... So they'll go ahead and build that, put some people to work.
Finish your labors, people. The
More
one
sick beds
day is
needed.
up.
I'm working on it. Alright, I'm not going to promise that the sick will all be treated, because that would be very challenging, but I can build another sick bed, that's fine. So they're going to build out the road here. Got my care house, that promise is fulfilled as well. Some people are dying here, so let's go ahead and get the wood crates. We're just going to put it to work here. That's 1,800 wood compared to the 76 here. We're going to go ahead and also pull the workers out of here. And I need some more engineers. Do I have any more engineers out and about? Okay, so there's a bunch of engineers here. So I'm going to go ahead and use them here because that means the people that are working on them currently are sick. And we don't want that. Alright, we're going to keep working on this. Nope, and another one's down. Alright, so we've got... Oh, and people are still homeless. Only got enough... I don't have enough to build any houses. Alright. You think people could just double up for a night, but whatever. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go until morning. Yeah, food supply is running low. I'm not gonna do the... You can put cardboard in the food. I think that's really messed up. So I'm not gonna do that. So people are getting cold. Okay, they reached the sturdy shelter. They found food rations, steam cores, and wood. Alright, so they got 200 wood. They also found a steel bridge. So we're gonna go back to the bridge. Meanwhile, these guys are starting to work.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, so we're going to take that wood. We're going to go ahead and build some more houses for some people. So that's 20 more, so that's enough. People will have enough room there. Meanwhile, this place is still functioning, so we're getting plenty of wood. Someone has left a note in the care house. Thank you. With all the work we had to do, it's so hard for our families to properly care for an invalid. Places like this make it easier for all of us. Good. So they're happy. Hope goes up again. My discontent's still a little high, but whatever. Let's build another medical post. I need to get some more engineers so I can keep doing these medical posts. Alright, so they're going to continue on. I need 50 to do that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... Oh, apparently we're not getting it tonight, so they're going to go ahead and build this thing. People are hungry. Alright. I'm gonna feed my people, but I'm not gonna promise to build a huge stockpile. I'm working on it! Alright, scouts reached it. We stopped at the edge of a deep, wide ravine, marveling at the steel bridge spanning it. Even more so at the huge automaton sweeping snow away from the roadway. It would be possible to send the machine back to our city, or disassemble it for its resources. I'm definitely going to send it back to the city, because automatons are super helpful. Alright, let's go ahead and head to the weather station next. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue on. Proves that we're on the right track, but raises the questions. Why was the bridge diverted? Why wasn't the automaton under the care of an engineer? There are logical explanations to it all, but people are growing anxious. So the hope's going down a little bit here. Alright, so boom, boom. So everyone has houses now. Do I even have engineers anymore? Okay, we've got some engineers. Hope rises. Okay, so my guys are going out hunting tonight. 11 are hungry, 19 are sick. We've got some care places now. So we're going to continue on. Once we get to 50, we'll work on the Tier 2 technology, which will allow us to get more permanent stuff that won't run out, because like when we're out of wood with this guy, it's just going to run out. It'll just be SOL. So continue on. How do you find more? Like more resources? If you mean more resources, you can eventually build stuff that actually like drills into the ground or like the walls. Yeah. So like there's a when I get to tier 2, which is what I'm working on, there's a wall drill. So you drill into the walls, like into the actual like, because you're in kind of a it's kind of hard to see. Where's our city? Kind of in a dome in the ground. BRB, cool. So yep, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep these guys going. So it's work time, they're gonna get us more.
Work time.
Oh,
Get back to work.
wreckage is completed. So that's cool. We hit 50, so we're gonna go ahead and work on tier 2. Once that's done, we can start getting more permanent stuff. Once that's there, it's easier because then you have a constant. You don't have to worry about getting just these random things picked up. Alright, so we found the weather station. We found the scientist notes. They predict the Great Cold is going to be much worse. What's more troubling is that the observations ended abruptly months ago. There's not a can of Spam or even a crumb bread left in the pantry. It's obvious they moved out for good. We can see the city of Winterhome from the roof of the weather station. Alright, so there's Winterhome, which is supposed to be like the big city. So we're going to head over there. As with before, hope is falling slightly because people are freaking out, wondering, you know, where's our backup? Alright, so we're going. Alright, we're at another 50 wood. Was there something else I was going to build? No, I think I'm okay for now. Save my resources. How are people that hungry? Are my people not? Maybe I need to make another hunter's hut. More food at night. Alright, we got tier 2. So now we can get a wall drill for permanent, and we can also get coal mining, which is great. Coal mines do cost steam cores, which are the same things used to make automatons, stuff like that. But we're going to go ahead and use them because it's super helpful. What do you want now? Our people have gathered to protest, so they're protesting. So I have 2 days to build one. Sick treater, I won't address it now. So they're starting to get pissed off. I'll open another medical thing. That's fine. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and build this stuff. Go ahead and put the hunters. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take the engineers. I think that's it for my engineers. Put them in here. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and healthcare promise, so the hope rises. Temperatures are going to go down in the morning, which is not great. Okay, they reached Winterhome. The streets of a ruined city are littered with scores of dead bodies. The city chronicles describe the shortage of food and citizens' increasing despair following the squabbles, riots, and descent into anarchy, fights for dwindling resources, and the eventual starvation. The last entry, God forgive us, we're eating our dead. There is no hope. Alright, so we have nobody coming back for us. Hope falls. So our hope is just completely tanking right now. We should have never left Britain. Yeah, because that would make a difference. Should have stayed in London. Surely it couldn't have fallen like this. How are we supposed to survive if they didn't? So the hope is just going... Alright, so they're all freaking out. So now, they're all dead. How will we survive here without any help? We have to go back to London. People start to gather as news of Winterhome spreads throughout the city. I must give them purpose. So now this is when I choose our path. So you either do order and discipline, or faith and spirit. I tend to be an order and discipline person. Order and discipline is like making it like guards watching, and like you can also go super far into like propaganda and stuff. Or faith and spirit, where you like start making churches and services and stuff. And again, you can go super far into like basically like you speak for God and they have to follow you and stuff like that. I'm gonna go with order and discipline here. Go with neighborhood watch. So you can build. You have to build watchtowers, and guards kind of watch out for them.
Hear me, hear me.
Meanwhile,
New
this
law
guy's got
in
a
the
bunch of
city.
stuff, so I'm gonna go to this convo here, and then because I'm gonna take him back home, so that way he can drop off all of his resources. I think I've got enough to build. Yep, I don't have enough to build a watchtower, but tomorrow I should. So we're gonna go ahead. Sir, you've convinced the majority, but the hope is low. A group of our people are still scared. They want to flee for London in 15 days. They've come to change your mind. The order will save us nonsense. What are the orderly going to decide who we eat first when we start to starve? If we don't reach London, we'll end up like Winterhome. Alright, so now there's another faction called the Londoners, which are basically, right now they've got 8 of people who are joining them. And so, like, the better I do, the fewer join them. And the worse I do, the more they want to join them. So the goal is obviously to not let them take a bunch of people with them. Now it just doubled from 8 to 16. Alright. So now it's getting hotter.
It's getting colder.
So now we're going to go ahead and turn this guy on. Welcome back. We just had a massive almost revolt because we found out we're the last city and people are trying to leave for London. So even with this, let's go to overdrive mode.
Work time. Get back to work.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna turn off overdrive mode. Let's see here, we've got 26, so we need to make some watchtowers. I'm gonna put a watchtower here. And then get enough. Make another watchtower and put it here. Alright, we're gonna have to give people these jobs. So okay, do I have any people still getting unit 17 points? No. Looks like it's just these guys. A ton of my people are sick right now. Oh, the automaton just made it. Perfect timing. So the automaton I can go have gathering like the pile of stuff without being cold or anything like that and worrying about anything. So I just need to... The Mark III Greenland. Alright. Okay, so now we can go ahead and have an automaton on it. Meanwhile, I need to find someone who's going to do the job of watchtower built. So now the watchtowers are built, so they have an ability, or sorry, they have a passive effect where anyone who lives in their range feels more hopeful. Alright, coal mining is researched, so we need more wood. Oh, we just got enough. Alright, so now we can make a coal mine. So we're going to go ahead and make a coal mine because it is super helpful. And again, it uses a steam core, but that's okay because that's like a never-ending supply of coal. So we don't have to worry about when we run out of all this stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and build it. Coal pile depleted.
Time to rest, folks.
Alright.
Work's out for today.
So we can have the automaton once it's built working on the coal mine. But let's have him focus on wood right now. Shouldn't take long for him to go through it all anyways. Okay. go out and get some more food. What should we work on? Sawmill. Or wood drill, sorry. Wood drill is going to be the never-ending wood source. I need to get more food. This guy, when he comes back, will be able to bring some food, rations, and some wood and stuff like that, which will help. Alright, so there's no one working on it right now. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and have people stop working outside of the city because it's not great right now with how cold it is and everything, so they're dying and getting sick faster, so as long as they stay within this. I also want to, next time, for heating, get the range upgrade, because that's going to help me get this kind of second tier warm. Alright, so let's see what he finds. Oh, he found some survivors. Nice. So, we were supposed to pick up a signal from the beacon, but we couldn't pick it up. But we ran out of fuel. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. You can leave them to their fate, which is just kind of mean. But we're going to escort them to the city, since he was heading the city back. They'll get there faster. So within 20 hours... Oh, I need to feed all the hungry. That's not great. I've only got 15 hours. Oh, they gained more followers. They went from 16 to 19 people. Just one more day, and the temperature is going to rise. Okay, people are getting fed, which is good. They just went all through all of the food, and there's still 18 people. Okay, that's done. So we're going to go ahead and have the automaton get to work on the coal, because our coal is getting kind of low. Alright. Sir, a child climbed the generator, slipped and fell, but thankfully caught by a neighborhood watch member who was on patrol. He escorted the child back to his mother, gave them a good talking to. It could have ended with a broken leg or worse if it weren't for our watchmen. We're lucky to have them. Good. So they're feeling a little better about the watchmen there, so we're going to go ahead and continue on. So I can do another order purpose one, or I can do the adaptation. I'm going to do the adaptation because I want to do prosthetics. So that way we can actually start, because right now we already have 9 people that are amputees, and they can't do anything for us right now. Alright, so we got our wall drill. Do I not have a steam core? I do not have a steam core. Alright, well when my guy gets back, we'll have a steam core. And then I can destroy this guy and not have to worry about it being out there. Generator range. Hopefully that gives me enough for my... Sure does. Cool. So they're going to go ahead and... Need for treatment. I'm working on it. I can disperse the crowd if I have active guards, or the Faith Keepers, which are the religion side of it. I will open another medical post. You guys are killing me. Alright, so he'll be back in 4 hours. Ah, it's a bummer. Within 4 hours I've got more food. So discontent. Some guy has another 3 hours till he gets back. And in the morning it'll be hotter. Okay, so now we have more people, so we can go ahead and fill the slots. Got some more engineers, which is great. This guy, I'm going to send him back out. We're going to go ahead and send him... the American camp. Let's go to the American camp and see what's over there. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... that. The rest of the guys, there's 27 people that don't have any homes right now. So let's build some homes. Okay, so that'll should be enough. And that puts more people living near our Faith Keeper, or our guards, which is helpful, because that will mean that more people gain that kind of benefit. Ah, now they're up to 30. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, people. Alright, so they're still going. Healthcare promise, so hope goes up. Temperature's also going up, which is going to please them. Just kept down. There's still 20 people hungry, but we're making food out of it. Alright, everyone has a home. Let's see, the child shelter. 13 out of 15. 20 out of 20 for the care house. Probably should just build another care house then. Okay, here. Alright, once this is built, we get that kind of wider range. Alright, good. So now there's enough for both of them. Doctor wants to talk to you about improving radical treatment. I was a field surgeon in the Boer War and worked with the Royal Society to reduce the number of limbs lost. I believe I can devise a method that will cut the amputations. So if I give him what he needs, he can't work and hope will go up, or I can send him back to work. I've got extras, so I'm going to give him what he needs. I'll just put somebody back in his place. So that way we're still getting the maximum. Alright, we're at 82% for that technology upgrade. I've also got my steam core, which means I can build my wall drill. So I can go here or here. I'm just going to go right here. Okay. Alright, so my range is upgraded. So now it goes all the way around here, which is good. So now more people will be warm. Now everyone's fed. Perfect. Alright. So let's see here. Let's go for a medical post upgrade. They heal sick people faster. We'll eventually be able to also do a hothouse, which gets basically you get crops rather than have to go out. And maybe we should get that. I've got a ton of hungry people. Now we'll get medical outpost first. It should be quick. Alright, we've got extra people. It's warmer now. I'm going to go ahead and send them to work. Or wait, not here. Let's get some coal.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Okay, so that's going to give us another day here. Now we've got this other drill here. Now we've got people getting wood. That's never going to end. We've got coal. That's never going to end. Now we just need to work on steel. That'll never end. Alright, people are sick, but they're getting treated. Alright, he made it to his camp. So I got to the American camp. Was well supplied with everything except for food. Most of them have badly worn but sophisticated outer limbs, bearing a company, Tesla Manufacturing. So we're going to take the resources. Let's head to the observatory, because it's close to home. Because then we'll just bring that iron back as well. So we're going to go fast forward on. They've gained more followers. Cool. Alright. Morning, get to work. You can also see this, which is saying with what's subtracting from the coal, we're still getting ahead. So you can see we're getting 550, but we're losing 360 a day. So we're still in the positive here. Alright, they're going to go ahead and get that stuff. anybody have plans for the weekend? You guys doing anything? Not that there's a ton you can do in COVID times, but, you know, what's everybody up to? Nope, no plans. No plans are cool. No plans are good for just relaxing. Passing law. Cookhouse. A group of amputees is here. They want to help in the cookhouse. We don't want to sit on our asses all day, content with being alive. We can't do hard work anymore, but we can fashion a simple prosthesis out of wood. We can help in the cookhouse. So we spend 100 wood and we get our cookhouse efficiency up by 50%. I say that's worth it. So sure, why not? I'll also work on actual prosthetics later when I get a chance. So we're almost... Cool. So now our medical research is up. And we're going to go ahead and work on the hothouses. Because the hothouses are great, especially because they can be built. They don't have to like worry about going at night. It's just all the time you're getting food. I want to swatch. Morning gathering. So morning gatherings will raise hope from time to time, and hope will raise slightly. So just gathering every morning, making sure our goals and priorities are clear to everyone. I'm cool with that. There's nothing wrong with the town meeting in the morning.
Everyone, new law is signed.
And so begins the transformation of our city into a garrison. Shut up, dude.
The work day is up.
Alright. Explore. Our sun is dimming. Instead of astronomers, we're met with some of our lost people. They explain they came for help, but everyone is dead. The astronomers continue their observations until they starve what was so important for them. They wrote it in their diaries. The loss of sunlight can't be explained solely by the fouling of atmosphere. The sun is dimming. Alright, we're going to escort them back. It's a real bummer about the sun. 1, 2, 3. Gotta keep our hunters' huts and our food full. More sick beds needed. Alright, gonna make another medical outpost. So needy. Right. There. Alright, so I need engineers, which I don't have. But this guy's bringing some engineers back with him, so I'll be good. Okay, so we're going to send him back out. Send him back to the gloomy cave. Meanwhile, got some more engineers. Hope rises. Cool. I really just want to get the last of this stuff taken in. Okay, cool. I'm also going to dismantle this. I don't need it anymore since I have permanent wood coming in. So we're going to go dismantle this. What now? Captain summoned us to face the predictions of doom in our city. It's troubling. People already swear we'll shape Wiltern's fate. We can ignore it and hope it'll fall, or we can send a watchman to remove it, which it'll slightly fall. If I didn't have the watchman, I wouldn't be able to remove that, which means hope it would fall more. No, still need to build one new house. Okay. We'll build an extra one just in case we get some more people. Dang, got 22 people, 23 people with amputees. I need to work towards getting a factory, because a factory I could actually make prostheses. So I've got enough. Maybe I'll do that after I build whatever I'm building now. Hothouse. I wonder if the captain really has a plan. That sounds like a mutiny. I'm also going to remove this road. Don't need it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep going. convince people to stay with us here. I need to get rid of this. I need to get people fed. As soon as I have this hothouse, that will help. Oh my god, what now? The doctor is trying to move. Is here. He's reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an orthodox method. My learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform, but it works. I expect the number of amputees to be halved. Sweet. So I'll have less amputees. Now I can make a hothouse, which I'm going to build here so that way it actually stays warm, because hothouses can get too cold and then they can't work. Let's keep our wood source coming. I also need to build some resource depots. I'll just build them back here because they don't need to be near anything. But they're so that way I'm not full on my resources here. Hey, Vicky! How's it going, man? Did you finish your Final Fantasy little run through for today at least? Alright, we need to decide on what technology we want to work on next. I'm going to go with the 3-tier machines so I can start working on that factory. So that way I can get prosthesis, because I've got 22 amputees here. And it's your stream because you had to poop. That's fair, that's fair. Alright, it is nighttime.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
I'm going to put max amount of people in this, people are hungry, have 3 days to feed everyone. That's fine now that I have the hothouse, because I've got max people working on them. We're gonna go. Alright. So we're gonna fast forward towards morning. They're gonna build these resource depots during the night. Oh, scout hit the gloomy cave. So we found survivors here. We can hear terrified shrieks coming from a cave uphill. When we come closer, several polar bears turn towards us, blocking the entrance. There are people trapped inside, and those beasts are picking them off one by one and feasting on them. So I can leave the bears alone, and they kill the survivors. Why risk attacking the bear? We're going to attack the bear. We got to try to save our people. Let's see what happens. Scouts attacked the bear. The cave people joined in, and together they drove the beasts away. Sweet. So he's coming back home. He's got 4 kids, 18 engineers, and 12 plebes, normal workers. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and bump up my coal here, because my coal keeps getting maxed out. So now I can get more of that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do coal again, because that's your report. We're also going to do... let's go with food rations. We can always change it at another time. Alright. Well, what do they want now? Another act of vandalism. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everyone to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing what's needed to save your people. Ignore it, they're just words, hope will fall, or send watchmen to remove it. So I'm going to send them to remove it, hope will go down a little bit. Still getting more and more people. I need to feed the hungry, which tomorrow I'll be able to do, because I'll have this, actually, while I'm thinking about it, it's almost morning. You can also make your automaton do this, so it's working 24/7. But it's almost morning. I'll have my guys working soon. Captain, members of the Night Watch who are moving the Londoners have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. Alright, you have 3 days to get guards. We need guards to strike back. Discontent will fall. Hope will rise. Don't want to escalate this. We're going to go for Hope Rising. We're going to say we need them to secure the streets, not strike back. So we're going to go ahead and get guard stations. I wasn't going to build guard stations, but clearly people have proven they can't be trusted.
Hear me, hear me. New
Alright,
law
I
in
need
the
some
city.
steel, which I don't have any of. I need to build a steel working machine here. I'm going to make people get some steel. Londoners are up to 53 people. So that's 53 people who are going to leave in 9 days if I don't get to stop them.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Alright. So he's back. We'll send him to a crash site. Just just a bunch of wrecked vehicles. There's probably some steel or something you can get there. I'm going to need to build another steam hub when I get some steel because it is too cold for this hospital to be running. Okay, so I'm getting food. Yeah, I know it's cool, guys. I'm just gonna build a bunch of tents over here. Out of steel, right? How much steel is it going to take to do this? 10, that's 25. Okay, so I'll be able to build a steelworks here soon. Temperature's down to negative 40 Celsius, which is pretty chilly. Okay, now I got my drafting machines here, so I can get the upgrades. First, we're going to make a steelworks machine. Oh, jeez, 60. Oh man, so many people hungry. How? I've got food left and right. That's because of all the new people.
Return your tools.
The member of Londoners are talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many people as possible into joining him. But the visions of doom ring false ears. Let him speak. I don't have any guards. If I had guards, I could chase him away, or I could disperse the crowd. But I have to let him speak since I have no guards. Do I finally have enough to build? So, I'm going to build one here. I'm going to build a guard station here. Oh, I don't have enough steel for a second. Well, that is most unfortunate. Alright. Got some people on the guards here. I need more steel, but I can't get steel until this is done. Can't pass a law to make it more 24/7. This is going to be tight. I might get overthrown. Hopefully tomorrow I can hurry up with the steelworks, build the steelworks, get some steel, make a second tower. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the slogan. Some have been hot soup to the guards patrolling the streets. We just couldn't bear watching them walking the streets in the cold. The slogans, no, scroll of cowards, nothing. Well, good. I'm glad people are appreciating the guards. Let's see what he's up to. Hey, Fleckles is back. What's going on? Alright. Prices of supplies and wrecks. Searching among them. Found bodies. They're tangled together. If they were trying to find some last warmth before they died. So we got some food and some wood. Alright. We're gonna head to the temporary settlements. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna change it. Just working while working. Alright, Dr. Seuss. Londoners gain more followers. I'm gonna have the automaton start working, making food. So it's just getting quite a bit more food.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
We've got a day and 7 hours to feed all the hungry people. There's still 50 people who are hungry. Hey, Vicky, thanks for the biddies. Alright, we got steelworks. Thick bits, that's right. Did I make a second guard station? Sure didn't. Oh, I can override them? Well, that's dumb. I didn't realize that. Oh, the biddies. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, making steelworks. That's what I was doing. Alright. So, gotta go up here. Boop. Gonna work while you play other stuff too. Because you love y'all. Well, we all love you, Vicky. Enjoy playing stuff. Can I explain this game in a Cole's Notes? So this game is... Oh, you're still here? Alright, alright. So this game is basically end of the world. The world ended. New Ice Age, so you're basically trying to build the last city to survive. Alright, so we can make bunkhouses now, which are the next level for houses to keep them warmer. I don't have any steel, so I can't do that. It's like the movie Snowpiercer, but not. I never saw that movie. Guard station. What? Watch it immediately? It's a good movie then? Right on. I'll have to take a look at it. I assume it's probably on Netflix or something like that. You guys.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
Alright. How are people going through food that fast? My guy's making food literally non-stop. They're still freaking... Captain America eats kids. Alright. Let's heat some homes. Alright, he wants me to heat up people's homes. We're just going to go into overdrive here. Gotta maintain it for a day and 23 hours. Guard station's built. Hope rises. More than a quarter of our people live near the guard stations. Alright, it's still too cold down here. We should probably... I forgot I don't have any. Once I get this... Alright, so as soon as in the morning... Oh, I'm full on wood. I'm gonna change that food rations to wood. So we can get some more wood here. That way we can start getting steel tomorrow. Gotta hurry up and feed the hungry. Come on, people. My guy's making food. We've got 18 hours to feed it. He's making food non-stop. What do they want now? Someone stole food from the stockpile, saying it was the Londoners gathering supplies. Send the guards to catch them. That's what we have guards for, right? There, we got 50 people who are sick. Jeez. This is a weird fucked up city, Skylines. I can't say I've ever played that game, but it sounds feasible. Yep, they're up to 72 people, which means 72 people will leave my city in 7 days if I don't get them to stop. The temperature is going to go down 20 degrees in a couple days, so we get 40 degrees Celsius to negative 60 degrees Celsius, which is pretty fucking cold. Get to work. Alright, so we're just... There we go, we got food left and right. Alright, cool. We only got 10 hungry people. We got 7 hours left. Oh, stress is getting high. How much longer do I need to do? 1 day and 7 hours. Alright. Bunkhouse. Probably gonna lose this promise because I can't have my thing blow up, so I'm gonna have to turn off the overdrive. In which case, they're all gonna get cooler. Alright. So, center of the settlement is marked with an upright boulder on its roughly planed face with someone chiseled the following: "May God forgive the genius who sacrificed human lives in the name of progress, for we can't. Exiles of Tesla City." Alright, so Tesla City is out there somewhere, but I'm gonna have him come home because he's got a bunch of food and everything. Except this is old and steampunky. Yeah, this game is fantastic. Hungry we're fed. Sweet. So hope went up. People are happier. Bad healthcare. I know. Alright. I'm gonna need to build some more steam hubs. Which means... So we're gonna need to build some roads. I don't like building roads when I don't have things out that far, so we're gonna go ahead and build a steam hub on it. still got to last
Work
another
day is
day.
up. Return your tools.
It's not going to happen. Alright, I'm going to have to turn off my overload. Broke my promise, so discontent raised. Hope went down a bunch. And the Londoners are going to gain even more followers. No healthcare. Hey, I've got like 3 healthcare buildings, thank you very much. Out of my 230 people. Urgent need for treatment. Disperse the crowd. Alright, 2 days to build a new medical post. That's fine, I can make another medical post. Build 3 medical posts. And I've got enough engineers to fill all 3 of them. Alright. So now we got... What do you want now? Another theft. It took 75 wood, send the guards to catch them again. We're down to 7 days, 1 hour until they try to leave. This game's tough and easy to fail. Yeah, this game, depending on the mode you're playing, there's some different modes. There's like endless mode, which is a bit easier, or like other campaign modes like the Ark, where your goal is to kind of just keep these like last seedlings alive. But this mode and a few of the other ones are super difficult. Kind of, sometimes if you get in the rhythm of it, it's okay, but it's pretty easy. Like, if you just mess up a little bit, it can start snowballing on you pretty quick. Our guards did a good job. They brought the goods back, but they also caught the thieves. Now we can put an end to thievery. Let him go, but we'll prepare a place for him soon, so I have to build a prison. Banish him, or our people decide his fate. Let's banish him. You don't steal from me. Are gaining more followers. Once we do the bunkhouse, I'm going to work on the... Come on, morning. So the bunkhouse will allow me to heat their houses more, which they like. Oh, and he brought back food, which is good. Alright, so we're going to go out to the walled-off colony. We're going to go ahead and upgrade, work on a factory, which the factory will allow us to start building like prosthetics for the 30 people that are amputees. It'll also let me build automatons and stuff like that. Storage near capacity. My wood's already at capacity. Alright, so that's fine. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build some bunkhouses. Apparently not very many. Oh, it's because I need steel. I got 4 steel an hour, alright. So this will upgrade their houses, so they'll be twice as warm. As you can see, the other ones are chilly, but now these ones are livable. When things are livable, they don't get as ill as often compared to when they're chilly, they can get ill pretty easily. Talking to a crowd, so let them speak. Chase the speaker away or disperse the crowd. We're just going to chase the speaker away. I'd rather not injure my own people. Our leader knows how to counter London propaganda. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and build out there. Alright, and guys, give me 1 second here. I'm going to go read the little one a bedtime story. So I'll be back in a few. Alright guys, I am back. Alright, let's get back to the game here. Alright. So we got a couple houses warm. 3 houses warm. Alright, we're getting people fed and stuff. That's good. People sick. Another theft. Alright, we'll send the people to go get them. One of the guardsmen was beaten to death while chasing the one. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. We should do. Banish him. Even if he's not the murderer, he was still a thief. Can't believe they killed one of my guards. Unacceptable. Alright. Build some more medical places. That's going to allow us to get more people. Alright.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Alright, so we can make the factory now. Let's see, we can go for resources, get more coal. Get more hothouse insulation, infirmary, cookhouse insulation, and healthcare insulation. Let's go with. Oh, I don't have any. Alright, I need more iron here. Let's rebuild that. That'll allow us to get our prosthetics up. We can also make some automatons. Let's make some prostheses. 2 automatons. That'll allow me to get all 3 of my, I guess, stand the food. What now? Freezing homes. Let's heat some homes. Alright. Which means we're going to need some of the, let's see. Need some more steel. I guess I can use the steel to make some more bunkhouses. That's not what I was going to aim for using it for, but whatever. Hours left of coal. Jeez, they're at 102 people now. You guys don't get it. They're gone.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Okay, we're getting some steel. From 80 to 120, this goes from 40 to 70 steel. We're gonna build another three of you aren't working right now. You can't build that way. Okay.
Work day is up.
Got some
Return your
survivors
tools.
over at the exile colony. Let's escort them to the city. Gotta be more people. Alright, only 17 people sick, 16 people sick, 15 people sick. 10 people at work. It's gonna get us some coal. Go ahead and get another bunkhouse. So that'll be 5 of the 8. Of course, this is going to happen when the freaking temperature is going to drop, so I'm going to automatically fail this. Alright.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
So 2 days it's going to be like this. Which is cool. Overdrive here. Problem is it's too cold for...
Come, lads. We must work harder.
So, go ahead. We need coal. So we're going to keep getting coal so that way we can make sure this keeps running. I have the prosthesis on. I just don't have a lot of prosthetics right now. Okay. If we can get to 100, we can get another automaton, which would mean that we could
Work day is up. Return your tools.
promise broken. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so we got some more people. Now there's 44 people without housing. Alright, so we're going to continue on here. We're not going to be able to keep this in overdrive too much longer. Still got one more day until the temperature rises up again. Where is my automaton? Why isn't he working? There he is.
Come, lads. We must work harder.
Yeah, I know, people are dying. You know what? I realized I never did the organ transplants, so the sick recover faster.
New law.
I'm not letting anybody cut me up into
law has
parts.
passed.
Well, if you die, that's what we're gonna do. Treating the dead just like another resource. I mean, it's that or dying. Getting kind of low on coal there. Why is this not production requires steel? Doesn't it just require 100 steel? Oh, it requires 50 coal. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha.
Rest time.
Alright,
Work
listening to the
done.
Londoners, let them speak. Chase the speaker away, disperse the crowd. I'm just gonna chase them away, try not to hurt my own people. Come on, I need to get up to 50 cool. One of our people died. That's unfortunate. Let's get recharged. Oh, the generator's shutting down. People are gonna start dying like left and right. Alright, so we're around 60. Okay, temperature went back up. Much better.
there, people. Let's march to work.
Again. Alright, well, once this guy's done, I'm just gonna need to make another coal mine. Put the other automaton in there. Also want to make the optimization so you get more efficiencies. Carry on the project. You won't be able to work for 24 hours. He thinks the automatons could be cool. Go for it, dude. Alright, generator shut down. Let's turn it back on. Alright, now we got 2 automatons getting coal. Should be okay. Housing built for people. Start getting a lot more coal. They're angry about the coal. I'm working on it, guys. Make houses. 24 hours to make 12 houses livable. Which means I need some iron. So I can build an outpost there if I choose not to. So I'm just going to leave it intact. We can find that. There's Test facility. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go to Freshwater Springs. Actually, we're going to go home first. Deliver that stuff, and then we're done. Got 148 people. Just gonna take a good chunk out of my people there. 33 children. Children not in shelters, 18. The light just started flickering. Why are the children not in there?
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Oh, totally forgot I was building a third automaton. We're gonna go ahead and put you on iron. While you're doing that, you can just make some posters. No, I was supposed to be saving it for something. What else was I gonna build? There's something else I wanted to build. Oh, bunkhouses. Alright, more effective now. Test subject needed, give him an automaton. Alright, you can have an automaton. Okay, we got 2 houses livable, so I'm going to fail this also.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
Alright, promise broken. Sir, the guard you sent to the chase launderers, he's dead. They hanged him in the generator. piece of paper point as liars. Openly overthrowing them. Alright, I gotta raise hope up. Efficiently as possible. I can get a propaganda center, just make a patrol. I'll just make a patrol. There's nothing wrong with patrols.
Listen, everyone! New law is signed.
Cost 10 for rations. Now we can head to the spring water. Time is at hand. The Londoners have gathered around the generator the last time. They're going to leave this city. Stay with us, you'll die out there. Hope is too low. Order guards to stop them. Many people will be hurt. Some may die. We'll let them go. Order guard to stop them. But we'll just let them go. If they want to leave, it's on them. Fun dying. Alright. So now I've got a ton of stuff that is not really at capacity here.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Getting that food made. What do you want now? Oh, give them a steam core. Raise efficiency of automatons by 5%. That's fine. That'll help. Alright, so now we've got an automaton available. Let's put him on food. Alright. So now we got 2 on coal, so we're gathering a bunch of coal. Alright, generator power upgrade.
Work day is up. Return your tools.
So now they're much warmer. Cool, cool. It's eating a lot more coal. Alright, build another medical center. Working on it, guys. I just don't have any people. So what do I have? 2 more workers. Alright. So we've got plenty of iron now. So let's go for generator efficiencies to burn less coal. So that'll help us because we're already getting low on coal. Even though we've got... Oh, the other automatons on the food, that's why. Because we were getting kind of close there. unexpected guests. The group of survivors has reached our city. They've come a great distance and many have died. Doom is coming. We will help them. Alright, we got some people now. Okay, let's go back here. Alright, everyone can work. We got another day, 4 hours until we get more people coming in.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
30 degrees colder. So none of this stuff is working right now.
No time to waste. We've got work to do.
Right. Complete. So now they can be used in medical facilities and the cost of them is cheaper. That's cool. Alright, we're just gonna survive through this day and it'll get warmer again. Alright, efficiency is up, so that's gonna help. Let's see.
Work day end. It's time for rest.
Let's build an outpost so that way we can get just periodic stuff coming in. So if you look, you can get food periodically from here, you can get wood periodically from here. Depending on incoming food will be good because our food is not good. Okay, 9 hours until we got more people coming in, which will help us since freaking ton of people left. Alright, come on, it's almost morning, get warmer. Alright, cool.
Order, people. Let's march to work.
Bunch of people dying, which is not great. Running from the storm. Everyone's welcome. Okay, let's make sure everyone is working here. Let's next I need to upgrade to the second tier of coal, because that'll help me get even more coal. Sir, a child came to the guard station, gave them a stuffed toy, telling them they should take it when they walk the streets at night. People appreciate those who work hard to protect the law. Glad to hear that. Alright, we got 10 people still, but we don't have anything else they need to work on, except for this, obviously, which... can't make the next coal mine until I get this one upgraded. That is unfortunate. Alright, we're going to do that then. We're going to make an outpost.
Work day end. It's time for rest.
Send them to the city. I want this guy to keep looking. We got the Frozen Grove. Talking about lack of food. Alright, we'll feed people.
time to waste. We've got work to do.
Everyone's welcome. We're not going to regret it, might we? Alright. So that's going to help. Time. Okay, reach the frozen grove. Get some wood. Hit the snow cliff. Is there another client? Alright, build that outpost. So that means I get 100 food, 13 hours. That'll help feed my guys. What? Engineers here to thank you. My worker asked you to deliver this. They're plain people, so it reads bad like poetry, but here's the gist. They want to thank you. The sight of the automaton working tirelessly in the cold, and previously they told suffered something. Cool. Hope is going up. Alright, we got 45 people. And we got more coal.
Rest time. Work is done for the day.
I'm trying to hit the houses. I can't everything like that. When I get better coal, we can have heat everywhere. Yep, generator shutting down. It's no deal, but better temperature 1 than no temperature 1. That'll allow us to climb up our resources here. People are eating raw food. Well, you guys, I'll get food in a second. Alright, food rations, steam cores, and wood. So found a shrouded cave. Let's head to the cave. Wave, everyone's welcome. Great frost is coming. You dare to
No time to
destroy the
waste.
system.
We've got work to do.
Excuse me. Okay. Food got here. Apparently it's too cold to even work. I'm making food. Chill, people. Chill. Now I can get a second layer and steam coal mine. Do I not have any steam coals? That's not great. I was kind of depending on that. Let's build the lens. Did he find it? He did find it. Alright, cool. Some survivors. It's just a bunch of little kids. I'll escort the kids back home because they're kids. Pumpkins.
Work day end.
rising. People are dying left and right, guys. Hope falls. Alright. Okay, so we gotta rescue, recall scouts, rescue survivors, research the generator upgrades and the overdrive coupling, and a week worth of rations.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
2 days to get hope up before, otherwise they're just gonna kick me out. Great, great. The temperature's gonna drop. Cool. Sarah Man is here to see whose daughter ran away to go to the news spread. He wants to go on a scout sled. She was a big girl, but she was always very impulsive. I must find her before she's lost. He'll die to stop him, equip for the journey, or ignore him. I'm not gonna stop him. Dude's got a kid. There's no point in trying to stop him. Temperature's gonna go down. It's gonna freeze. I'm not gonna be able to do anything.
Brace yourselves. Hope is coming.
No
There's the
time
city.
to waste. We've got work to do.
Save game. I haven't saved this game at all. Streaming. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get booted out of the city in here in a second. So the scouts return safely. It's too cold, and I don't have my guys here. Okay, we're gonna have to go into overdrive because I need this thing. Even in overdrive, I can't get it to work. Yeah, I'm just screwed. I can't. People are dying left and right. It's too cold. I can't get my steam coal mine to go to get extra. It's not gonna go up for another 2 days. No saves. Yeah, these games normally take a couple hours, so I normally don't. 10 of our people die. 10 of our people die. Alright, well, we're just going to fast forward through this and then they're going to kill us. 'Cause I can't do anything until I, Oh, I guess it was researching. Quick, build, damn it, build!
Workday end. It's time for
I need to
rest.
build the next level of... medical post. That I can do, guys. Do I have any that are empty? No, I'm actually gonna have to put this down. No, that's okay. Alright. So I'm good now. actually making progress with the temperature. Oh, it's too cold, that's why I can't. Got 13 hours to get them to like me again. I'm not gonna make it. They're gonna kill me.
No time to waste. We've got work to
do. 6 hours, 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour. Well, I'm not going to be in charge of this city here for very long. And I lost. Your time has come.
Is up. Return your tools.
Banishing him won't save us, but it's a relief. I'm glad I'll never see him again. Fuck you guys. A band of grim men escort me under the generator. The waiting crowd is silent. People observe you as you pass, their faces blank as you're watching the snowfall. You're summarily judged and spared the death sentence in recognition of your efforts, and are banished from the city instead. I did my best. Well, that is that, I guess. Bummer, but you know, whatever. It happens. I'm not gonna bother starting another one here real quick. Nice try, thank you, thank you. But let's see here. Well, I ended a little early tonight, but that's okay. Hope everyone has a good night. Hopefully, you know, you guys all enjoy your weekend here, wherever you are. And we are going to see about popping into a streamer I like. He normally does kind of speed runs and stuff like that, so we'll go check him out if everyone wants to. Oh, yeah, I just saw your message, Dale Self. I'm actually gonna go raid another one of the guys, the Colby B. But yeah, let's do this here. I think he's playing Ocarina of Time right now, if anyone wants to pop in with me. I don't think he's speedrunning that. I think he's just playing that. But he's super cool. Alright, thanks guys.